Hey guys, Matt with CJ Off-Road here. Now today we're out in front of our 2012 JK Wrangler. We're going to be continuing the series of Will It Fit on a JK? Now today's example is going to be of a 2020 Jeep Gladiator front bumper off of an overland Jeep. Now this one we pulled off of our red 2020 and we're going to see if it fits on the front here. Now this Jeep was running a 2018 JL bumper, but I'm not sure if there are any differences, and this is going to be a great video for if you guys have one of these bumpers laying around, you can get one installed onto your JK. And one benefit that this overland bumper has is it does have the LED fog lights. So we're going to figure out if we can get those to work as well on here. That way we have factory fog lights from the Jeep right on the front. We're going to go ahead and pick this thing up and try and throw it on. The only thing I already did was remove the JL bumper. That's 4 18mm nuts on each side, and it pulls right off. That thing wasn't a little bit of a dinger there and had a little bit of some bending on it, so we didn't want to show you pulling that off because it was a little bit mangled. But right now, we're going to get this thing installed, so let's see if it fits. So you're going to just pull off the nuts off the back. I normally keep them on there so that way we don't lose them. And then on the back side here, you can see the factory fog light connection. I've unplugged that. So in our JK, we don't have the same harness, so we're just going to tuck that away and use our factory JK fog light harness to plug right into there. We'll see if that works. I think it should, but I'm not 100%. So that's why we do these series, to see if it'll fit. All right, guys, moment of truth. Should fit. I hope so. Looks like it does. So it fits. Let's bolt it up and then we'll get the fog lights plugged in. So one thing I am noticing is that the air dam on the bottom doesn't look like it's going to mount up at all. I didn't want to have to pull it off because it's a little strenuous to do so, but there's nowhere really to get it clipped up and out of the way without interfering with other things. So I'm going to have to pull this back off and we'll remove that and then throw it back on. So there are just some clips that hold these on. The reason I didn't want to remove it because, as you can see, it is not the easiest to get done. You gotta kind of get real familiar with this bumper and kind of just wiggle them back and forth. Luckily they're this style clip instead of the other style, because this you can actually kind of pull on. There's 2, 3. There's going to be 6 or 8 in total. We already have the outer 2. Once you have them all removed, you can pull that off. So there we're good to go. It actually cleans it up a little bit too, so that's probably a good call for our side. Now we can throw it back on again here. And we can use the factory nuts to get this on. I like to just get them all started, and then we can come back and get them all tightened up. They use an 18mm socket to get all these tightened. What we're going to do, guys, there's actually a small T here. So I've got the passenger side plugged in. It's the exact same plug as the JK on the JL and Gladiator bumpers. We're just going to slit this back so we can pull this down here a little bit further and get it plugged in. And it should work. This is just a little bit of modifications you'll have to make. So we'll just do this quick. And then all you have to do is just re-tape it up. All right, guys, well, we got the other side plugged in. So we did have to stretch this out a little bit. All I'm going to do is just recover the factory wire with the factory loom, and then I do have a little piece of loom just laying around that we can just go ahead and finish up on that side. You'll probably only need about 4 inches of loom if you want to do that, or you can just use Tessa tape or electrical tape just to cover up the wires, but they do both plug in. So we're going to go ahead, and what we'll do is we'll put that little trim piece in right here. That should fit too because the JL one did. So when you go to put this on, you'll just slide it down through here. The only thing that won't line up is going to be the holes in the frame for you to put it on. But with these 6 on the back, Ryan's been running this for a few months now and not had any issues. So we'll just go ahead and reattach these. I like to do the outer 2 first. That way I can get them to hold the whole thing up. And just put the rest of them in. All right, guys, that should be complete. I'm gonna hop in the Jeep here. We'll turn on the fog lights, headlights, make sure everything works, and then we'll let you know if it's good to go. All right, guys, moment of truth here. Turn on the running lights here. Got the headlights on. Now we'll try the fog lights. All right, from what I'm seeing on the wall, looks like they worked. There we go. So no extra plugs, nothing needed. Turned right on. So that's perfect. It looks great with our aftermarket 7-inch LED headlights here we got from CJ Pony Parts. They look great. So it works. You can plug it into a JK and make the fog lights on there. So if you don't have, you know, a bumper like that with LEDs, you can buy a Rubicon one on our website that'll come with the factory LEDs like this and give you a winch capable bumper. This is just an example to see what would fit, and the Gladiator bumpers are gonna work. Well, that's gonna answer our question for the day. Will the Gladiator bumper fit on the front of your JK? And yes, it will. It's fully installed here. We've got an Overland edition and it looks great. Now, if you're looking for a more rugged model, you can choose the Rubicon, which features a steel construction, as well as the factory LED fog lights included and some red tow hooks. But this looks really nice on the Jeep. I've always been a big fan of putting the JL or the Gladiator bumpers on the JK. I think it gives it a much more modern look. Plus, we've got the factory fog lights, which will now work with our switch. So when Ryan's driving down here, he can turn on the fog lights and they're gonna function just as if this is a stock Jeep. Now, if you guys want to check out any parts we have on this build or some other great parts for your JK, JL, or Gladiator, be sure to drop by at cjponyparts.com. And let me know what you guys think about this video. If you want to see anything else thrown on this JK, let me know in the comments and we can see if we can get that done. Till next time, guys, stay safe and I'll see you out on the trail.